Hi, my name is Steve, and I wanted to make a video about something that I've been experiencing since I was in my late 20s, and those are PVCs, premature ventricular contractions. If you're watching this video, you probably have a good idea what they are and what they do to your life. There's a lot of information out there about PVCs. There's a lot of information about how to treat, cure, whatever PVCs. If you can see on the back of my screen here is Dr. Sanjay Gupta from York Cardiology. If you just look up yorkcardiology.com or York Cardiology on YouTube, you can see a bunch of videos. That's where the best information I found comes from. So for those of you who don't know what PVCs are, who just may have heard somebody talk about it or have a family member or friend that has them, they're premature ventricular contractions. Essentially, you have cells in your heart, pacemaker cells that keep your rhythm going. Well, another part of your heart essentially says, screw that, I'm going to take over for just a beat or two. I wish it was just a beat or two. And like I said, do some research on it. I'm not going to go into the details on that. If you're watching this, you know. So for me, PVC started, like I said, in my late 20s. I'm now 47. And I've had bouts of PVCs that almost required an ablation. But because of the medical profession, they fucked that up, and that didn't happen. I kind of go in spurts, over the years. I've had time where I just didn't really have any, and then I have time where I have so many I just want to sit on the couch and die. And when you talk about PVCs and death, I don't mean this in the literal sense, but every time you have a PVC, you die. You die a little, because you're just like, the fear that's brought on from that is incredible. You really sometimes can't manage that. So it's very difficult. So right now I have gone through a lot of PVCs, and now I've added SVT, which is sinus ventricular tachycardia. I've had 3 bouts where my heart rate was over 200. So that's another level of scare the fucking shit out of you that I get. And I'm a little disgruntled with the medical profession, because I've had these things for so long, and they keep wanting to throw meds at me, and I'm one of those people, I just can't take meds. They make me sick. For those of you who know much about heart meds, flecainide is sort of like a really good pill for like PVCs, SVT, and things like that. I don't know about AFib on that one, but maybe. But in certain circumstances, it's kind of dangerous. It can have some adverse effects on your heart. It's called a pro-arrhythmic side effect, where it can actually cause arrhythmias. I took it years ago and had no problems on this medication. I was fine with it. Didn't bother me at all. But now, I tried it and I was in bed all day. I felt like 10 elephants were sitting on my chest. So we've tried everything else. We've tried all these drugs. And diltiazem was the latest one I tried, which works. And I've had pretty good luck on it, but eventually I can't breathe on it. So it causes problem. So I'm stuck. So here I am, talking on video, putting it on YouTube, telling people that this all sucks. And it does. It sucks huge. Sometimes I get them so bad that I just have to sit and write it out. And that's what the doctors keep telling you. Meditate. That's the last advice I got. You just need to learn to meditate. Well, bub, I'm a licensed professional counselor. I'm getting my license. I just graduated from Northwestern University in clinical counseling. I have a bachelor's degree in psychology. Just because you tell somebody to meditate, doesn't mean it's going to work. And PVCs will kick your ass. And they're so flippant, and I think sometimes arrogant, when it comes to understanding how debilitating this condition is. It's a giant pain in the ass. And you think you're going to die. When you get 2, 3, 4 of these things going, try Gemini, buy Gemini, you think you're going to pass out or die, because it gets weird. Your heart's not doing what it's supposed to. And I have a structurally sound heart. I've had numerous echoes. I just, a year and a half ago, had a stress test echo with nuclear imaging. I forget what exactly they call that. That might be right. And I'm getting another one, because I'm having so many PVCs and I can't breathe sometimes. And I tried the diltiazem, which is a calcium channel blocker, and guess what? Started having breathing issues. Well, I took verapamil years ago and had to get off of it because I couldn't breathe. It's a side effect. I get them. You know, and my doctor says, well, I can't do an ablation because you don't have enough. One's enough. I hate to tell you this, but one's enough. So that's where I'm at. And I don't know why I decided to make this video. I don't know, maybe to help somebody that's in their 20s and suffering PVCs and think they're going to die. I'm still here. And like I said, it happened in my late 20s. If I had to pick a time, my goodness, I would have said probably, I probably was 22 or 23 when they started. So, do the math. Here I am. I'm still here. Still fighting them. It's just particularly now they're bad, and I feel like shit 90% of the time. And the doctors can't figure this all out. So, right now the SVT's under control. But the PVCs still suck ass. And they vary. You can have those really heavy-handed ones that just like in your chest. And then I get the little weak ones that just feel them in my throat. Right? They don't last forever, but they get nerve-wracking. You know? They piss you off. And you focus on it. You know? And all the people in the world can tell you to meditate, relax, breathe, get counseling. I'm a counselor, and I get counseling. And it helps. But sometimes it doesn't. So, but Dr. Gupta back here has a lot of good information, and so look at that. And I just wanted to put this out there because, well, I'm fucking sick and tired of it. And I'm tired of doctors. Just ignore them. I've heard that all my life. Just ignore them. I can't. Sorry. Sometimes I can. Sometimes I do. Sometimes I can't. Most people don't understand PVCs. Most people don't understand what it's like. And it's debilitating at times. So, I don't know. Watch the video. Know you're not alone. And, you know, I'm trying to work on some psychological way to curb these things on myself, and it's not going so well. But I continue to try. I do my research with meditation. You know, it's not the answer for everything. It's not. And, you know, relaxation techniques, they do help. Not every time. And when you have enough of these things, it's hard to do that when your heart's jumping around in your chest. I'm a drummer, so I get rhythm changes. And these are not the pleasant ones. So, I don't know. If you feel the same way I want to commiserate, leave a comment down below. If you don't like it. Or just don't watch it. Don't watch it again. But I'm probably going to just make some more of these because they're kind of therapeutic. Make me feel better. So, anyway, this is one. It's very rough. Just set up the camera and shot the thing, and I'm going to put it on YouTube. No amazing editing or anything like that. No $5,000 microphone. No $20,000 camera. No big setup. This is just a little Sony Handycam on a tripod in front of my PC in my office. Thanks.